the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. LeJohntay Wester to return it. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Kate, he just continued showing he can run anywhere and anytime he wants, including to nearly a third MVP award. I love the 4,000-yard passing season, and sure, 45 total touchdowns now. Now it's just getting back to that elusive Super Bowl for the Ravens.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. This is ahead for about 5. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
One of the tight ends motioning left. This is Henry on second. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
On the pickup. Second and 6.
Jackson keeping it himself. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
4th down, it's Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. He does it, touchdown Baltimore! The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Here's Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing. Tyler Luke to kick
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Nico Remigio on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 4th and 3. So no initial clap back, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Another throw for Mahomes. That's caught in stride by Rice. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
15-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Right back to Rice, not again. And he drives this forward to the 6. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Throwing again, Mahomes. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
It's a loss of 14. Brings up third down.
Yellow.
Third and long for him here. Has it at the 7. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's another.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
From the red zone now. And oh, he got it! Interception! Roquan Smith with the pick.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make has got consequence. Some good, some bad. You got one right there. Throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Jackson now on third. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Lamar now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Jackson. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Gotta figure out this third down here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10. At their
Only
own
17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Yellow.
Mahomes on first and 10. Look at that power, deep left side. Big gain downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. And he's brought down at the line. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, one play remaining in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. He puts a man under it deep down the left. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Dealing with some time constraints, it seems. We'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He's got the squiver. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. Out comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Hauled in by Gray. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he's all the way down to the 36. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Rob, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up third and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He gets it to Rice. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him 8 on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Chiefs first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Flushed out now to his left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Second down now, they need 7. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. To the sideline. Oh, wasn't able to tap both feet in, though. Incomplete pass.
That's one you watch the next day, and as a quarterback, you want that throw back. Quarterbacks are perfectionists, and when it's caught just out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little more accurate.
They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4. And a shutout stays alive in the second half as that pass falls incomplete on 4th and goal.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
It's second down.
Working near his goal line. Connects on the crosser. Still going through the 25. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Now, so much for seeing a safety, Brock. Things have totally changed now on 1st and 10 across midfield. Finds his fullback. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He'll hang on to it on the second down option. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
Down back at the 27.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Luke knocks it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
The Ravens kicking team is ready. Now they're going to send this one away. Remigio with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They took their shot on 4th and goal. Came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs got to score in a hurry. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Chiefs 7.
Still some time left. Most of the 2 minutes remaining. They need to get this onside kick back. I think they got it. I think they got it. And they did. The Chiefs have it. All right, partner. Well, they have momentarily, at the very least, pulled this game back from the jaws of defeat. Now they have to get the kicker within range to tie it and force the and really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Yellow.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
4th and forever coming up.
Yellow.
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Out of the gun, Henry. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They're going to pass it here. Behind some... Oh, he lost the football! And the Chiefs pick it up. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock. This one loses yards.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So now they have 3rd and short.
Yellow.
Now to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He finds him beyond the marker. They will have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Gonna be a cold one here in KC. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special. And needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
Yellow, yellow.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's...
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Matt Milano. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Chiefs, 38-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Once again, it's Cook. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Bills first down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Bills first down.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 3. Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll push forward for about a yard. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 22.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Hook. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Cook. And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Chiefs take over first.
The Chiefs
and 10.
offense ready now for their second drive. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. The throw is Mahomes. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Bills with the early advantage. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to have the Chiefs first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, they need 5.
Yellow.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up fourth down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
First down there. Gain of 14 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Third down coming up.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
First down. First down and goal to go.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch them all. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming, you're going to get knocked to the ground. It feels a lot better getting off the ground and handing the ball to the official.
It's now
third and goal. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. This one caught right side by Knox. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down, Bills.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got it at about the 8. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
Makes the score Bills 14.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Tight end on the move left. Now Allen on first down. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
James Cook. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Bills first down. It's a gain of 6. First down.
Allen working from the pistol. He's got that complete to Knox. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, Cook, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A 1-yard gain.
This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, here is Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is Trent McDuffie that time. Not usually a big sack man, but getting the job done there. Passes kick is good. And the Bills build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They find themselves down 17-7. This drive starts 1st and 10. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward and will give him 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead...
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down. First and 10, and it's Allen. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. The 4th quarter begins with a run by Cook. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd and make it a fresh set of downs.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
Taken down back at the 12-yard line.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. On target some more. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
And the Bills 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
But the fullback trying to power it home. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And he's in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo. Bass now for the extra point.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
It's up and through. And the Bills up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Tyler Bass to kick
Following the
off
touchdown,
Buffalo.
Bass is back to kick it off. Nico Remigio to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense starting to trot out for this next possession.
At their own 27-yard line.
Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Now it's
Brings
second
up
and 1.
And a yard.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
For a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow, yellow.
First and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one pulled in by Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
On the pickup.
Hook him up on a second down and 8.
43-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
First and 10.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing is Mahomes. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Mahomes now to throw again. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a road win here for the Bills, and it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.
and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here. Yes, they can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Jackson, option right. And holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Well, sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. And that is something that we just saw there that you obviously have to be prepared for when you try to defend Lamar Jackson. That likely will not be the last time that we see him take off.
I love your language there, partner. You have to be prepared for it, and you work at it. But I don't care how much you prepare, it is hard as heck to execute against Lamar Jackson. Great vision, great speed, tenacity, runs through tackles, makes people miss. It's always a long game when you're trying to corral Lamar Jackson.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Henry's got it, out on the left side. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 27-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Jackson. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
Tyler Luke on for the Ravens field goal. A 56.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying if he can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long run, and he can't connect. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. Exactly right.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And he will make it back to the line of scrimmage, but that is all. 4th down coming up as we reach the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So the field goal unit is coming on here, and boy, this is going to be darn near impossible. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Ed Oliver able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. A shotgun handoff to Henry. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. And sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row and now a pickup of 8. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Allen. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And Knox is going to have a Bills first down as he'll get the ball down inside the 30. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Bass is good. So halftime now here on Sunday night. Prime time. Let's get it to Scott Hansen in Orlando with our halftime report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Down the left sideline. He may go. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 73 yards. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. So the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard.
Play action. It's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Henry up the middle. And he's got some space here. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning to the end zone for the pick 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And that pick 6 just a moment ago. Things went from bad to worse. Look up at the scoreboard now. Not looking good here. We'll see if they can put something together on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
2nd and 9. Now it's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson now. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Allen going to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And the Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. 3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have to.
And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown.
So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The offense for the Ravens returns to the field.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone that offense knows it'll sting even worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They're going to look to throw.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And this is caught inside the 5. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 36 yards. And the Ravens are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. They'll try and run it in with Henry. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And the Bills are going to recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And this one too low. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of running play. Short little passes may work an exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
First and 10.
Motion man is Shakir.
Here's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Complete. It's Henry. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll make it 2nd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Henry out of the pistol. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Jackson.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. First down, here's the run with Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now 2nd and 9. Here's Cook again.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. That's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yellow.
Once again, it's Pacheco. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get 21 on that one. First down, KC.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Yellow.
At the 8-yard line.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
First down.
Off the bootleg, and he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Short of the goal line.
Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's third and goal. Hunt is in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
The ball carrier. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Dejounte Wester now to return it. Whoa! And he is out of bounds on the return as that ends the first quarter of action. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They finally get a chance to go on offense with a 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To number
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Second and 7. From the gun, Jackson.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this third down a lot more manageable.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. To throw is Jackson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. Here's Jackson.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
Third and goal for Jackson. He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here. Back to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jabari Connor.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense going to get it one final time in this first half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with first and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete. Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Mahomes now on second down. He'll get this complete to Worthy. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
And Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 14-6 lead.
Ravens 6. Harrison Butker to kick off.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. Wester now to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Ravens offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. Lamar Jackson. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. You talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything covered downfield, but they couldn't cover him as he went down the field for a touchdown.
Mike, sometimes as a defensive coordinator, you just can't prepare for everything. In this case, you have the play defended perfectly. Passing lanes are all taken away. Everyone in coverage is where they're supposed to be. So what does the quarterback do? He tucks the ball away, and he takes it the distance for 6.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Tie game, second half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game, so it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
A bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he'll take this one in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Here's Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The Ravens offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson moving to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
These are the type of negative plays that you just can't allow to happen, especially when you find yourself trailing. They continue to lose chunks of yards on these sacks, and they want to claw themselves out of this hole. They're going to have to protect the quarterback.
3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 20.
Back to throw.
The quarterback just has to get this ball out of his hands. I understand giving your guy a chance to pick up the 1st down. Let's see if he can get some space downfield past the sticks and put one on him. But once it's clear that's not going to work, this ball either needs to be thrown away, checked down, but you certainly don't want to continue to go backwards.
Going up top and looking for Flowers. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. First and 10 now from the 36. They put Kelsey in motion. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And the pistol, Jackson ready. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson now. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now, Jackson. Now he'll work his way out right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He's going to have a Ravens 1st down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long. That escapability on display, as you can see, the rushing total now over 100 yards from the quarterback position. Henry, not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Still drop to throw. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. Jackson looking to throw. Good blocking, and he's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 40-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
A give here to Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the Ravens' 47-yard line.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Intercepted.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here comes 2nd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. On play action, here's Jackson. A ball deep for the end zone. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, caught at the 21.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Mahomes now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On 4th down, Matt, and they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he will not make it. They stop him short of the first down. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it's the right time to make that call.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Allen going to throw. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. To the air, Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelsey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of
2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up the head of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. Mahomes will do it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes to throw once more. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So he looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Yellow. Go, Luke.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal, a loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That one out wide and intercepted. And the Bills force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Bills take over a 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's out right at the 25. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo 1st.
15 yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you.
And Hunt will find his way in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Bills 3.
A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
On play action, Allen. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And able to get this to the 31.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Bunker now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The road ahead a little bit more difficult now after that pick six. So dealing with this deficit here, we'll see if he can try to make amends on this drive. 1st and 10.
They start the drive with Cook. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They run it again with Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
2nd and 6.
They'll give to Cook out of gun. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, it's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 40 yards. And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Throwing now is Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Allen.
Right back to Cook for another completion.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
James Cook
As the first half is winding down.
And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Chiefs 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Mahomes going to throw.
First down, Kansas City.
We'll check this one down at Pacheco. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambition.
A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Now Allen.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And we'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
38-yard line.
Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough, and it'll be fourth down.
Tyler Bass for the Bills field goal.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now.
So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they doubled that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range. That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know their defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
1 quarter remains here on Sunday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Tackle there by Jerry Tillery.
Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Allen. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bills. James Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13.
Chiefs 14. Tyler Bass.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
A quick throw here out to Brown. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1. At the Bills' 45.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now the fan favorite, this is Carson Steele. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here we go. First and goal.
Yellow.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
The carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
319.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Wester now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
In motion goes Likely. Jackson going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Baltimore.
No, we changed it.
Now the first carry for King Henry. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Matt Milano there to stop it. Second down, they need 7.
Brings up second and 7.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A gain there of 27 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
In motion goes Likely. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 21, here's second and 4. Quick throw here, taken by Hopkins. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense, and I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Malachi starts on the tackle. A gain of 4.
Here's second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 10-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
23 yards.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They go play action now. Here's Allen as they've got it with first and 10. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
Third and 11. from the shotgun. It's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Allen. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. Allen going to give it to Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down. Here's Allen to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Allen now off the bootleg. He's got it at the 3. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense going to take over just before the half. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. From the gun, Jackson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got, just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Third down and 9. Jackson now. This is intercepted. Picked off by Derek Forrest. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Extra point drop by Bass. It's up and good. And the Bills move out on top, 14-0. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to give himself up, dives to the turf. Bit of a strange return there. We're going to start with very poor field position. Off the play fake. Jackson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Chenault. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. What to do on this drive? First and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 31 yards. Allen working from the pistol. This one caught right side by Knox.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Malachi starts there for the stop. He'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. That one is good. And the Bills stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Ravens offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. Hopkins sent in motion. Jackson now to throw on first down. Big Ed Oliver in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
Second down.
Pistol formation with Jackson. On the run to the right. He runs with it.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure is good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
On 4th down, the Ravens call on. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And that is not going to be nearly enough. Talk about a decision right for second guessing. The defense wasn't fooled one bit by that fake. And the offense has turned it over on downs. On the handoff, this is Cook. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
The 16-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he will get into the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point by pass is good. And the Bills are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Lester now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Jackson on the move. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Jackson sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. 3rd and long. On play action, here's Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Play action. Here's Allen. Throw on the run is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That's good.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line. They'll send Flowers in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. Codrington to return it. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's second and 8. Play action. It's Allen. Aside that open man is Knox. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
16 yards. And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Hit by the former Packer, Jair Alexander.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner. And now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field. And he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes. And he just threw it right to him.
And he will go all the way. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That's
in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup. You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, here's Allen. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Allen going to keep it on his own read. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Allen now on second down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it'll be third down.
Third down and 15.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Hey, Alpha, tonight.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
Third and 2. Here we go. Now, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. So it's a win here for the Bills. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory.